the good luck green. Why is my shit not working? Hello? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Let's do a speed run. I have zero viewers, but Misa is in the chat. Hello, Misa. Thanks, Blatty. Who got the 112? Some guy named Pop Squid or something? Oh, is that really still a problem? I wonder if it's more of a problem now. I figured with the colors adjustment that I did, it would be less of a problem, but that's always been a problem with this shirt. Literally every time I wear this shirt on stream, someone says that. You would like that though, wouldn't you? Some of you guys would like that. Although I don't think Misa wants me to be a host streamer. What was that? I might have to reset this one to Angel Game. That was tricky. Not really sure if that was doable. Oh, damn. Just the worst amount of time for that run to go on, that Angel Game run to go on, so that it still sucks, but I also had to reset the MM run. But if you're bothered by me resetting the MM run, not a true fan. Not a true the sausage fan. Get out. felt very risky. That felt like bullshit. Hello, Prack. That was just me being stupid. Don't know. Well, I had my one decent attempt, guys. It's just Jover now. You going to GDQ? I feel like no one's going to GDQ. I gotta ask around still. Who else planning on going? Who do you know that's going, Prack? Am I gonna have to reset this shit again? No, no. I didn't see a better line. I didn't see a better option than what I did. I'm not sure if there was one. Too many? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I don't know very many people. Really, I just think about MM people, really. Yo, Tanner. Pope Squidward got a 112.54. Yo, Broke. Yo, Green. Any angels in chat? No. I recognize a lot of devils in the chat. Yo, Jess. Jess, I've been copying all your moves. I spent all day... Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm doing a fucking all masks speedrun today. I spent literally all day doing 100%. I'm really trying to get through the rest of the stupid route. And I got through most of what I had left today. So there's like less than an hour of gameplay left, and a lot of it is like stuff I know, and a lot of it is bank HP, which I know, and there's like a few things that I like just got past Dampe. Well, I got to Dampe, and then I crashed by trying to load a save state in Dampe's room. So yeah, there's like an hour left, and a lot of it I already know. And, you know, there's like a 5-minute cutscene during that. And like there's the moon, which I mostly know. So it feels like there's not very much left to learn. Although there's some stuff I gotta go back to because I found out about better strats. Like I'm gonna try to do Woodfall without getting the boss key, and remote hookshot in Snowhead Temple and stuff. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, let me know how that goes. I haven't tried it yet. I've heard that Pope Squidward does stream as well. Yeah. I have it on very good authority that Pope Squidward does in fact stream. Should check it out sometime. What's the bad part about Woodfall Temple, Jess? Is it just the Dragonfly RNG? I haven't tried it yet, so I might not do it either. Thanks for good luck. Still number one. Yes. Hello, Bao. Ain't no way, man. Come on. I turned around a frame early. On top of really bad buffering, I turned around a frame early. And on top of pausing a frame early in the first place. Yeah, this is about to be a really terrible run. Just prepare yourselves. But like I was gonna keep going with 100% today and maybe not even stream, but then I crashed. Then KZ crashed on Dampe, and I was like, maybe I don't want to keep going with this right now. You mean, just warp to Dampe from a new file and give yourself everything you need and then make a save state there? Alright. That seemed to work for something else I did. Oh yeah, for Majora. I think you told me about that. For Majora, and it worked. Wonder what the deal is with that. This is possibly the worst run of all time. But yeah, I don't think I don't think Pope bopping me in any percent or anyone bopping me in any percent is going to change my plans. I think I'm still doing my 211 and then 100% for decent time, whatever that might be. And then probably we'll go back for 111 any percent after that. Might even stick with 100% for a good time, not just a decent time. That would be pretty crazy. I think like a if I get like a 111 at any percent, 211 in this category, and whatever a similar quality time is in 100%, it doesn't matter actually. That would be a pretty crazy state to leave the game in and just go play OT or something until something new is discovered. You've been playing Jiggly Zone? Thoughts? Speedstats.app. They would probably respect me then. I think 100% would put it over the threshold where I would be number one, yeah. I'm sure that Pope getting so close to me is like making them disrespect me even more than they did before. Because I'm pretty sure it's the gap between first and second. Or maybe it's the gap between first and average or something. No, I don't think so. I don't remember how it works. The core exploration mechanic is to play the game wrong. There's something that I think you might be referring to, but I don't think it's the core exploration mechanic. I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. I just like the dialogue. That's the only reason I like the game. The music and the dialogue. I'm just kidding, I think the gameplay is actually incredible. But, okay, that's what I thought you were talking about, but it's not like, that doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't, like, trivialize things, does it? I mean, it feels like when that's possible, it's intentional, and it doesn't, like, trivialize a lot of interesting challenges or anything. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the core exploration mechanic is jumping very precisely. I kind of want to replay Jiggly Zone. My friend was speedrunning it recently. I think maybe he's still, maybe he got the record. I can't remember. Speedrun Jiggly Zone. Well, Sylvie has the record at 80%. Oh, my friend has the record in Get the Dress. By a solid minute. No, not quite a minute. But, the Sylvie game I actually need to revisit is Soft Kitten Experience. Because something is left undone. It's actually killing me. Yo, penguin. I don't know what that means. Wait, did Enop also get a 112 or what? Okay, watch this though. Why am I about to be late? Nina, I changed my visual cue, okay? That's actually the best I've ever done with the visual cue. It's actually the best I've ever done with the new visual cue, which I've attempted probably 15 times or something. No, because I'm figuring it out. I'm trying different things every run. And I'm finally closing in on something. Who had a 112? Pope Squidward now has a 112. Congratulations, Pope Squidward. Everybody clap. For real though, 112 is a fucking insane time. Pope's clap. Yeah, 112 is, I'm really happy for him. But I want him to bot me also. No one else is really playing this category except Butterlord. I wonder who would have the easiest time bopping this. Of all of the Majora's Mask speedrunners, who, if they started running all masks right now, would have the easiest time getting to 211? Probably Jess. Probably Jess. I think Enop would be a contender if he was playing full time. I mean, Jess isn't playing full time either. So I guess maybe I should say Enop. Enop if he just had enough time to run all masks. Puzzle Kitty? Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, CubeX. The Cubes X. Is Enop still on the no sleep strats now that he's... Or is he back on the no sleep strats now that he's back to the game? That's just so cursed, man. Dude, like if he doesn't get a 112 in the next like week, he's just gonna get too far behind on sleep and the gameplay quality is gonna suffer, and it's just a question of can he improve at the game? Can his improvement at the game outpace his mental decline from accumulated... Oh my god, I didn't pause. Accumulated sleep debt. Yeah, literally like he sleeps like 4 hours a night or something. So that he can work his train job and have a family and get a 112. Thank you, Niall. I've tried the polyphasic sleep grind. Would not recommend. Would absolutely not recommend. Does not work as advertised. I'm pretty sure... pretty sure all these people are just stupid. No, I didn't even try the Uberman because people say that the best way to get on the Uberman is to get on the Everyman first. I think sleep depriving yourself is more likely to make you fall asleep slower. Just by generally making you less healthy. Yo, Kai. Thank you for the good luck, dude. And for the congrats. Yeah, sleep is a pretty good strat. 8 hours a night is pretty good strat. I have many secrets to my great gameplay, but that is one of my many secrets, is that I sleep 8 hours a night. I gotta cut my hair for GDQ. I already said I would cut my hair for the beach trip soon. Should we have a should we have a stream beach episode? What do you guys think? Thanks, Snail. But yeah, I gotta cut my hair for the beach. How long is it gonna be before GDQ? After the beach? Like a month and a half? A month and a half is just not that long. Like, my hair is gonna be fine for GDQ. Well, maybe closer to 2 months. Okay, maybe I'll get it cut. Howdy, Karosh. Beach mouse. Karosh, you're still going to GDQ, right? Even if they don't accept your rap? Like, no one's going, though. No one's going to GDQ. I'm pretty sure no one is going. From the Majora's Mask gaming community. I am forcing Imbued to go. But we need at least 2 commentators who know the game. So you and Imbued would be nice. Imbued laughed. Yeah, I think we don't need 3 commentators who know the game. I think we actually don't. I think it's actually not even desirable to have 3 commentators who know the game. It's desirable to have 2 commentators who know the game and 1 wild card. I keep forgetting that we have not met. That's just so wild to me, man. That just does not seem real. Yeah, I guess the wild card can know MM. The wild card, my father? Like you don't know who your father was? Or my father was the war. Dude, how long is the zone gonna last? How long am I gonna be in the fucking zone in Gravity's Rainbow? Holy shit. I'm on page like 600 or something and I'm still in the zone. Oh. Wait, I was just super wrong about my seasons theory? Crazy. I've never been wrong before. Get out of the way, dude. Not good gameplay. Oh, that kind of until it's over. Right. It would be pretty funny to have like a one-page final part after all this shit. Yo, Anon. Yo? Thank you. Thank you so much, Anon. Press exclamation point, I'm gay? Press exclamation point bucket emote to claim your, whatever. I don't know how it works. The pig part was so fire. I love how, yeah. I mean, I loved the part with the ancestor, with William Slothrop, or whatever. Even just that by itself was amazing, but then the pig follow-up. The pig festival, or ceremony, or whatever. I just did an extra hover. Honestly, I might have needed to. Yeah, William Slothrop is possibly an S tier character. Seriously, Anon, thank you so much. Thanks so much for gifting. Really, really appreciate that. It really, really helps. Helps me to not starve. This is a terrible angle. Yeah. Not sure about this. Okay. I mean, first cycle was still completely awful, but I think we can call this Boolin. It's kind of borderline, but we'll call it Boolin. But yeah, I loved the lemming. Dude, sometimes I feel like I'm chasing a lemming, searching for a lemming that doesn't even, following a lemming that doesn't even exist, maybe, or maybe as a fox or something. That was extremely relatable. Yeah, so many, so many good things have happened in the recent chapters. Oh yeah, and the best part is I wasn't wearing a shirt under my sweatshirt. I'm just shirtless now. Like speedrun. I can't believe no one wants a beach episode. The Red Cross Girl. Trying to think what the most recent thing I read was. He's with Pokler. Sliding puzzles. What do you mean? What? Oh, for me to play sliding puzzle game. Dude, I'm not playing sliding block puzzles during first cycle. Ain't no way. I've played enough of those for a lifetime. Simply from playing Professor Layton, the original trilogy only, not even all the Professor Layton games. I've played enough sliding block puzzles for 5 lifetimes. Hope that's okay. Nah. Just nah, man. Never done that one before. I'm pretty sure if you read the very, very fine print in the thumbnail, it says something about how the thumbnail may not accurately represent the stream. But you have to zoom in like farther than most personal computers are capable of zooming. So you might not be able to see it. Yeah, I have it tattooed on my face somewhere. But if you enhance correctly, if you have the FBI software that lets you enhance fully to see into my pore on my face where I have it tattooed 1 nanometer wide, then that should cover the legal basis here. Wait. Yeah, Green, there was actually fine print about that as well. When I said that I was shirtless, I actually said really, really quietly right after that I'm not. I am going to cry, man. That's actually so bad. What's the best thing to do? Probably just jump the platforms, I guess. Could have been worse, I guess. Could have been a lot worse. It's getting worse. It's fine. It's potato sack head. And thanks for the good luck, Delta. No, everyone can do their splits however they want to. The short answer for... Dude. Short answer for why there's such a long gap is that it's an in-game time segment. So things would be inaccurate if I split in the middle of an in-game time related segment. Long answer is exclamation point aliens in the chat, if someone wants to type that. Most people would just prefer to have their sum of best be a little bit inaccurate, though. I will tell you that. It bothers me for it to be inaccurate. I'd rather have a 40-minute split. I don't see why it's fake. This is a very okay pace. Very, very okay pace. Dude, what happened to my voice? My voice just disappeared today. Yo, Cal. Incredibly slow. Did I walk far enough? What represents okay? There is no okay. Thank you, Monk. Did you get any wish lists from shilling your software in my stream? Thanks, Billy. I feel like Woodfall BK skip of all of the things in the run is like... Well, Woodfall BK skip and that one recoil flip in ISTT, those are the two things that I'm most likely to fail on a day that I didn't practice. So start sweating. Start sweating for the first of those two things. Oh, okay. It's good that people are wishlisting it. They're all from me. Just... You can probably safe to assume they're all from me. You're welcome. That's cool, though. Maybe there's audio nerds who check that category specifically. Scared of rolling too far there now. After last run. That was so sus. Holy shit. More than 3 lamps. Did I say? I don't know if I confirmed that. I think I said I had a lot of lamps. I'm so sad, man. Alright, at least I backed it up. I don't think you need to bring your lamps. Confirmed a minimum of 4. Okay. Yeah. It is true. It is true. They could just be decorative lamps. Or like bait lamps. For, I was gonna say for moths, but I think it's kind of the whole, I think it's kind of the light and not the lamp itself that, is likely to attract moths. What the fuck was that? Oh god. I don't want any smart things in my house. I have an inferiority complex. It's the smell of light hitting glass. That sounds fake. Still haven't gotten to that part. Honestly, that's what I've been looking forward to the entire book, man. As far as you can see is correct. Bottom half moth. Dude, I wish we could remove this cutscene from the run. A lot of the other cutscenes that we have to watch in every single category feel a little bit more understandable. But this one just goes on, and really feels like we should be able to skip it. Someone should work on that. Yeah, you can't really go to the potty during that one because the text is kind of all throughout. Well, it doesn't have like the whole thing, but like it has the earlier part of the Woodfall cutscene, and it has a lot more cutscenes in general, so not a solution. Yeah, the last part is just the Did Woodfall First cutscene. Was it actually good? I can't remember. I think it was okay. It's pretty awkward, just because of the camera and stuff. You have to turn, like, a total of 500 degrees to get down the stairs and loop around and then loop around again and then loop back into the... I delayed the pause and it worked. Alright, this is an okay run. Assuming I can A-slide. What am I doing? I don't really need bombs. I'm so early. So early. Ooh, okay. Glad I was early, I guess. Yeah, there are a lot of things that could have gone differently. So that Pope would have the world record in 90% right now. Sovereignty? Is this one of those, allegorical things from the Proust book? By that one artist? That one Italian artist? Sample name! What's up? Thank you for the resub. You are great. I appreciate you. What's going on? Something okay, you know. It's a pretty okay run. It's pretty ridiculous to have the first two splits of this run be red. And then it turns green. Like, I have so much time to save on Inner Clocktown and I somehow got a red split. We don't even have to shoot for the best. We don't even need the best lemons in the world. We just need not the worst lemons in the world, and we save time. Don't love that. Do love that, though. Okay, we take those. It was not green. It was not. But it has been for a while and no one's commented on it. I do feel like I should experiment more with split naming schemes, like I think a good name for this split would be archery and stuff. That would be like a more descriptive name than like enter shack or, you know, like you don't have to name the split based on the last thing you do in the split, you know? But everyone always does that. Everyone can hold world records if they put their mind to it, I think. And if they choose really uncompetitive categories. Well, the beautiful thing about Cinco is there's only one category. So you have to become a gamer if you want world record. And the one category has it all. It's just the best game, man. It's just the best game. How was that time save? I think it's safe to grab this guy from the other side. One, two, three. Is there one back there? I don't think so. Now, where the hell is this guy, man? Okay. I didn't mean need to go all the way around this, but whatever. This is a lot of time save. Far from perfect, but a lot of time save. Competitive Game Boy Marble Madness #1 grind sounds hardcore. MM 50%? Okay. Probably not though, right? Probably just lying. Pretty sure Jess has world record in MM. Well, I mean, I guess if you routed it to... If you routed it specifically for 50%, and also define it in such a way where duped heart pieces count or something. Have I said that, Green? I thought I might have said it in some weird context that I don't remember or something. No, I don't think it's any kind of category. I think it's all fake news. Anyway, shout out to RNG for making this a kind of decent run. Talk about syncopause during GDQ run to queue up an eventual syncopause submission. The problem is, they're never going to accept syncopause, and I don't even know if I would want them to accept syncopause. Like, it's just not even a good... I don't know how to even make it good in that kind of setting. Like, I don't know if this works. I shouldn't go for this, probably. Dude... I took a step forward and then it's just, I have to commit. I have to commit. Okay. I really didn't know. I really didn't know. I would have bet on it not working. Oh yeah, Pope Squidward got a 112 and any percent yesterday. Gamer. Thank you, Slaria. The thing is, syncopause is just way too much to explain to an outsider. Like, that's what makes the game good, is that there is so much going on. Ja. And none of it is, like, obvious. Like, everything about syncopause has to do with... What makes it interesting is all of the possible things that you imagine happening if you make the wrong move. Like, in this situation, I have to think about, like, 300 different wrong moves that I could make and imagine all the scenarios of how those would all be bad in different funny ways. And then I have to choose the one move that's least likely to blow me up, you know? And like, the screen, none of that is shown on the screen. The screen is a static, the screen looks very static and boring, and the game is literally only interesting based on your understanding of what can happen, and there's no time to explain that. Is that how I go through life? Choosing the option that is least likely to blow myself up? I think that's a decent way to go through life, but you also have to choose the options that bring you joy and whatnot. It is a little bit Pepe Sylvia, the game. Almost tried to jump slash with the Great Fairy Sword because of 100% muscle memory. Shit's about to get messed up with the 100% muscle memory, I think. Thanks, Morph. How's it going? incredible. Casual gaming, nice. Maybe I'll do some casual gaming after this run, since I won't have time to start another one. What category is this? You don't know? Haven't you been in this stream a lot while I've been running this category? This is all masks, my friend. All masks, NMG. Honestly, I respect it if you just... watch what's happening in the moment. Living in the moment. Intrinsically motivated, not giving a shit about what the goal is. That is just simply not the right one, man. See, it's a bad idea to advertise the name of this category, because no one cares about all masks. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. This is the category with the absolute worst... What am I doing, man? Absolute worst, like, interestingness to how much people care about it ratio in all of speedrunning, I think. Like, I mean, highest ratio, you know, it's extremely interesting and yet no one cares about it. But some people deeply care. That's true. Some people deeply care, including myself. Maybe that's what counts. Copium. Failed the target? Targeted a frame early? Epic. We're like 9 months into this grind at this point, man. I guess that's probably something that I said early on that you're making fun of me about. I mean, I think in fairness it's maybe slightly more alive than it was before. Maybe. Yeah, sometimes there is a delay. But I think longer categories also just, you know, there's always just going to be fewer people interested in longer categories. How did I start doing this movement again? I can't remember. Like that or something? No, apparently not like that. Okay. I'm just gonna try to do it how I did it before. and take it slow. Nice time loss, man. Almost just missed the door. Killed the run. Have I ever played Melee? Yes, I have. When I was like 8. Hell yeah, Morph. Yeah, I hope Kai does it soon as well. Is it anything like Rando? Thanks for good luck, Kyle. Not sure about this? Okay. You better A slide. We need to see an A slide. Yeah, I mean, to me, if the overworld stuff in this category were like the same as the overworld stuff in 100%, that would be one thing, but like, it's mostly pretty different. And I guess that's kind of true for AFR for the dungeon stuff, but... What in the... Never done that before. But like, yeah, with when it's the overworld stuff that's you know, overworld stuff just opens up a lot of crazy like routing possibilities that affect the whole run rather than just like affecting the routing within the one dungeon, you know, which is more interesting to me. More interesting to me to figure out how to stretch, or like how to get a lot of usage out of the 20 chews, and how to skip the fairy fountain alternate exit and do crazy lullaby skip and stuff like that. Like how all of that stuff fits together for the whole run is interesting. We're bleeding, man. Fucking bleeding. I had no idea if that dude was hitting me or what. Yeah, intrinsic motivation. I mean, I enjoy running it, and I think it would be cool to see a lower time and like a cleaner run, and what else am I gonna do if I just go around collecting world records? That's not very... Oh god. I actually am so bad at the game, dude. I'm not sure, Morph. To me, it seems like a decent amount, but I was told that it's like nothing, like 20 seconds or something, which if that's the case, like on average, it's probably better to to do the alternate exit just because lullaby skip RNG is so cancer. But I don't know how much I believe that. I think it would need to be really timed well. What am I doing with these clips? Yeah, I think it needs better timing. Thank you, Stormed. Also, this is going to be rough. In-game time was. I need to set this up again, I think. Jesus Christ. Not sure about this. I'm like, dude, I'm not ahead anymore. But we'll bring it back in. I'm like not even close to ahead anymore, but we'll still bring it back in Spider House. Maybe. Maybe we'll bring it back. Well, yeah, a minute barrier is always a good place to stop. I feel. Just it's more exciting. But it's not like that's the reason why I keep going right now, is to get the minute barrier specifically. Like, you know, I want the run to feel decent. Because I don't know when the next time is I'm gonna want to play this category. Probably years, you know? So I don't want to leave it on a mid-run when I could get a better one. With a bit more effort. Where am I? Don't love this in-game time, but I think it's fine if I just invert at the water. Yeah, it's fine. Hope this isn't too early. Perfect. Whoa. Okay, other than having to invert early, that was a really good split, I feel like. I feel like the bug RNG was also pretty good. Hello, Minus. There is in fact a reference to this in my stream title. So yes, I did hear about it. Thank you for the good luck, Don. Congrats to Pope, though. Guy is a legit gamer. Time stop with that water just to run across the room. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would I want to do that? Yo perp. We're booling, I guess. I guess. This is just such a whatever run. I'm not even paying attention, man. I'm just here. We're just hanging out right now. Oh. Oh, I mean, yeah, if you really... No. You would always just invert earlier if you needed to. Hello? Forgot how to mash that text. Don't push me in the water. Oh no. Butler race is going crazy bad. Got confused about which button I had Goron mask on there because of 100% muscle memory. It's so over. Got confused about how to move because I suck. Oh, brother. That doesn't actually matter, but come on, man. I was just clearing out the boulder for the next guy. I had the extra time, so I just thought I would take care of that. Just a good guy like that. The fire jumps are really not that bad. I much prefer that to like screen shake during, I don't know, a lot of other things. Mostly the ISTT recoil, the second one. Tasting Kirby Air Riders. I'm guessing they announced a sequel to Kirby Air Ride for the Switch 2, or what? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about this. Not really into that. Don't think I would be tasting that, regardless of how much time and money I had. True, unless someone gives me enough gifted subs to afford a Switch 2 and the game, in which case, yes, I will buy it and play it on stream for at least 3 hours. Kinda gross. I have the weirdest first video game. This is why I turned out so weird with video games. I could give you a billion guesses and you would never guess my first video game. Let me just I kind of want you guys to guess, but there's just no way you're ever gonna get it, so... No, this is long before Super Monkey Ball came out. Dude. I failed this again. I just need to... What? I am crying? What? Am I too far to the left? What is going on? Okay, I need to remember to test or mess with that. Let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong there, but the run's kind of dead off of that. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not that much of an exaggeration. Because the magic and arrows situation is not great right now, and Tetris is the closest guess, kind of. Forgot the inputs for that shit. My first video game that I ever played was Qix. Qix for the Game Boy. Does anyone even know what that is? I have no fucking clue why I had that. It sounds like cereal. It does sound like cereal. Same? That was your first video game also? You're trolling. You gotta be trolling. I thought I was the only one. I guess we're going with this terrible magic and arrow count. Mario 64 was an early one for me. So yeah, Qix and Link's Awakening and Tetris. I feel those are the first three that I remember, all on the Game Boy. I don't have very many arrows, man. Donkey Kong Jr. Star Fox 64, yeah. The heart in level 10. Why is it impossible, Don? That's a good question. No. I can't miss any more arrows. That's not true. But I shouldn't. Was that my last arrow? I stopped watching the count. That was pretty terrible, but I guess it's alive. I don't know. I guess it's barely alive. I mean, this is stupid. Very stupid. I think my dad had the Game Boy for some reason. Or maybe he did. Maybe they did get it for me. Maybe they like won it. It seems like the type of thing where like my dad won it in like a raffle at work or something. I just can't imagine that they got that for me intentionally. Because I was like, literally like 2, I think, when I was playing that. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. But definitely... It was definitely before I was 4 that I was playing that thing. And no one else, like my dad didn't seem to care about it. He wasn't really playing stuff on it. I do still have the record. Dude, I laughed so hard at that Assassin's Creed answer. For those of you not in the know, someone asked on Reddit, there's a Reddit post entitled, this is yesterday, there's a Reddit post entitled, what is the most recent video game that pushed the medium forward in terms of gameplay? And I opened the thread and the top answer is Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. I laughed my fucking ass off, dog. It was like a lot of, it's not wrong, it is so wrong. First of all, it's wrong just on recency, right? The most recent, hello? What are you talking about? That is fucking 2008. I understand what they're going for with that answer, but no. On recency alone, no shot. Like, I feel like the answer is just PUBG. I feel like the best answer is PUBG. Good swaps, by the way. I mean, to me, I just pick the one that, like, is significantly more important than the other ones, you know? Like, the most important... Like, okay, so first of all, what they were actually asking is, like, which game had the biggest impact, and, like, if you read their full post and not just the title, it kind of changes what they're asking. based on the title alone, it's Syncopause or Soft Kitten Experience or something. Those are the games that actually did new gameplay things, but no one played those games, so if based on what they were actually asking, I think the answer is PUBG. This and this. They were basically asking which game, like, invented a genre most recently. Whoops. I think the run's dead. Maybe it's not quite dead, I don't know. But seriously. But you could also say that, like, probably, like, I don't know what the earliest... I don't know what the earliest one of these was. But, like, Phasmophobia and stuff like that. You could maybe pick one of those. Because there's really been a lot of those. Seemingly. Nice. Okay, making that cycle kind of changes things. This might be okay. This might be PBable barely. Okay. That was weird. 2 seconds with no setup time. Equips are worse. Tunnel. Yeah, I did notice the tunnel dip. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I should do for this next movement. Maybe just that? Yeah. I'm gonna just target this wall, man. This is terrible. And now I have to get this also. Well, Lethal Company I was putting in the same category as Phasmo. Is that not the case? I haven't played any of these games, so I don't actually know. I don't actually know how different they are from each other. So Jess, you think it's not worth it because it's hard to do it without a setup, I'm guessing? My weird shots today, man. Not good. Dude, Anon. Thank you. Thank you for gifting another sub, Anon. Or different Anon, thank you for gifting a sub. One of the two. Please open the door. Yeah, by the end of this run, in this route, you have more bottles than actual inventory items. What am I doing? Oh, this is not gonna work. I messed up. I changed how I do that recently, and then I didn't practice and forgot. Brother. I'm not sure if this is PBable, honestly. The thing about the PUBG not inventing Battle Royale, I feel like... Well, first of all, as far as I'm aware, the Arma mod or whatever that kind of maybe deserves more credit for inventing Battle Royale, it was made by the same... Oh my god, dude. It's made by the same guy, right? This is so terrible. So really, I'm just trying to credit that guy. Whatever, whether you give him credit for the mod or for PUBG, whatever. Yeah, I think you have to consider mods as their own game. You can't say that Dota is not its own game. You can't say that that's part of Warcraft. Do I know or like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I know it. I mean, I don't know it. I know of it. Last bomb? This is really bad, man. I'm not interested in doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sounds like a good way to get cauliflower ear. Is that the right equip? Starting a podcast? I've thought about starting a podcast before, but I'm kind of stupid with words. This is way more than enough talking for me. Do I get all these? Oh yeah, I turn Zora and then I get all of them. Forgot how to do the speed run. Hope that's a good angle. Jesus. Worst media created? Really? I mean, I certainly don't like that many of them, but I also don't like that many of any media. Please pull the bomb. Please be on the ground. I feel like record is kind of dead now. No one got a record today. Pope got a PB that's 1 second off of record in any percent. Well, I don't, how have I failed so many weird shots? Like so many weird shots this run. Oh my god. No! The run's dead, man. It's actually dead, though. I mean, it was basically dead before, though. Yeah. This was just really mid throughout. I got really lucky on RNG Shack, though. There are heart pots on the platform, but the problem was that I failed to get onto the platform. I didn't care enough to mash out, Mal. I thought about it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't... The only podcasts I listen to... I don't listen to any podcast regularly. Semi-regularly, I listen to Dwarkesh. And I listen to Tyler Cowan. And other than that, I just listen to, like, if someone I really like is on a podcast. Like, if Frank Lance is on a podcast, I'll usually listen to it. Or at least try. Sometimes I'll get annoyed by the podcast person. But, like, yeah. That's the extent of my podcast listening. I don't do it regularly at all. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of wormholes. Thanks for watching, Majora's Mask viewers. I'll be back. I'm not sure if I'll be back tomorrow or not. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Thanks for the GGs. Oh, the platform pots are only arrows. Oh, are there no hots? Hots. Are there no hearts? Are there no hearts in the Gyurg map? Oh, I mean, there's hearts when you kill the baby fishies. Was I playing this with controller? Yeah, my bad. I just forgot. George Soros bought Hot Ones? Is this real? Why? But also, the other thing about podcasts is I barely listen to them despite the fact that I have more reason to listen to them than most people, I feel like. Because when I'm sitting practicing Majora's Mask, like a lot of that practice, I'm just kind of brain dead grinding, and it's like perfect podcast listening opportunity, you know? But most podcasts are just worse than silence. But I am kind of a silence enjoyer. Can you guys see this game, by the way? Can you guys hear this game, actually, is a question that I should be asking. I changed my audio settings in OBS a little bit. Okay. Alright. If I have a kid, which kid though? Wait, I'm trapped. Okay, this is Ludo, guys. This is Ludo. Wait, why is this not free? I don't see why this is not free. Well, that is right. Yeah. No, yeah, this is impossible actually. I forget how to play this game, guys. I mean, why would we not just put it right here, though? Oh, that's fine. But... it's not, like, really fine, you know? Oh, I should change the category, I suppose. Okay. So, is this actually easy? Because, like, I could just push this out a little bit lower, right? Pretty trivial to do that. Right? No. Because I can't do that. I mean, I could do it a little bit. I could do it like one space lower like that. But I can't really push it down from... Can't really push it once it's there, it's kind of gone. Let's see what we can do with it from here. That's at least slightly better. Dude. If I just back up here, am I just good? Wait. Oh. Oh, I think I understand. Right. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Although, how is that gonna work? No. No, yeah. No, it should work. What am I doing? Actually do have to go over here, I think. Well, okay. First of all, we see a very obvious thing here, right? We all see a very obvious thing if we simply look at the screen. But That's bait, I think. I think that's bait. I think what we actually want to do is something like this. No? No, this is too big to let me stand on the middle of it. Okay, so yeah, somehow we do have to raise this up. Okay. We got to remember the mechanics of the game, which is that I can do this and flip it over. Which I forgot. How might I want to do that? I don't want to gain insight, that's for sure. How could I stab it in such a way that it's not gonna have a flipping over problem? Like that. Okay. That's something. But now it's never gonna flip over the right way from here, I think. So, yeah, I have to somehow flip it over in a way that makes it end up, well, it has to be in this orientation to fall into the hole. So I have to somehow get it into the other orientation and then so this okay. It has to be kind of like this, where the worm, I am not bumping into anything. So, but I guess I can do that from below. Like, why? So why does this not work? Oh, this doesn't work because the thing bumps into it. So from could I? Could I put this? I have no way of getting this other piece higher, I don't think. I guess I do. I need to push it way to the left and then I don't know why I want to do this exactly, but from here can I push this higher? No. Do I have I just have no way to push that up at all? Gray uncontrollable line. That is what brings you into the level. And it's some kind of mechanic that we don't understand yet. We don't fully understand the implications. There's clearly something to do with it that oh I can do wait, what? How can I do that? Oh, okay, I can do that without the guy. Okay, that changes everything. Okay, we need to put this guy on the other side, I think. Is that possible? We can't bring it up. Let me just look at what this looks like from the other side a little bit more, and maybe there's a possibility here that I'm missing. So we can just flip it back. We can flip it back and forth all day here. but that does nothing for us. But it just needs to be in that kind of arrangement. We can't, however, flip it down ever, right? Or maybe we can. No. No, we can never flip it that way at all. So yeah, the question is just how do we flip it from this orientation over to the left? And or a poopy. Scoot it down farther. But how is that going to let me do this? The problem is that this is too close. If I'm like this and it's up against the thing, dude, I'm falling asleep right now. There has to be something in between. I have to be able to skewer. I have to be able to put it in my mouth from here rather than from here. From here is too close to flip over this thing. So somehow I have to skewer from here without getting something in the way. So like, I think it has to be like this. I think it has to be like that, and the other poopy is to the left, and then I skewer it on this. No, that's still. What if it's like that? That's just. I don't see it, man. But my eyes are also not wanting to be open right now. If we do it from like down here. Oh, yeah, right. Man, sometimes it just doesn't look like something is the right size to be possible, you know? But it is just barely possible if you actually think about it and look at it. Cool. That's fine, I guess. This game is a good difficulty level for me right now in the current amount of awake that I am, but not a good difficulty level for me normally. per our previous discussion about difficulty. That's really weird. I have to somehow flip myself over and then exit the worm situation over there. Oh god. The 3D rotations, man. You can't do this to me. You simply cannot do this to me. Okay, so obviously you have to use the bigger one. And you have to... So the bigger one can... Okay. Do I have a mouse cursor? No. Not really. Okay, the piece that's currently on the top part of the bigger one is what I'm going to be attached to, I think. And I'm going to flip myself all the way over by... Okay, dude, just try it out. Oh my god. Is that enough? Wait, it can't be like that. What? Wait, how did it start out? It started out like this. Oh, I wasn't blocking it with the other one. I was blocking it with my body. Okay. Okay. So from here, we do that, and then put it like that. Okay. So now, I cannot exit. Okay, so if you get it to this orientation, you cannot exit. I've changed my mind about what we need to do. Okay. Uh, we need to bring... No, we need to flip this big one over from this orientation over into this orientation, and then push it down from here so that the hook pushes the little poopy out. And then if it just pushes it down one, then it'll be out of the way. So let's first... Okay, we can't do that. Let's first move it up a bunch and flip it over this way. And move it up. Is it just solved? Is it like... What is this one for? Surely it's not solved. Surely that's not it. Kinda seems like it is it, though. Okay, well here's a problem. Now I can't... Yeah. Or, no, I just need to do it from one lower. I think it's still solved. Okay. I can't push this down. I can't push this down because of that. Because I'm in the way. The chat is trying to spoil me, but fortunately I don't understand what they're saying. The small guy obviously has to be used for something, though. Apparently half asleep is the correct mind state for Majora's Mask, but not for this, which kind of makes sense, honestly. I mean, I can't put this guy above. I can't get that guy above. I really did a lot of that. Sucking on that thing. I mean, I can flip this guy over. That seems like it would be more relevant than how it is right now. Somehow. Can stick it in there. Wait. Oh. Okay. I guess that's just it. Pretty free. Pretty free. We're making progress still. It's slow, but we're making progress. Holy brain damage. Wait, why can I not access... Oh, this is the same puzzle? This is just one big puzzle? This looks like it couldn't possibly be hard. This is impossible because I literally just can't get to this platform. I mean, obviously I have to skewer this, but I don't see how that helps yet. No, I can't even. No, I can't skewer it. But I can skewer it. I can see how I could flip myself. Okay, like if I'm skewered on this guy, something like that. Okay, if I'm holding on to him right here, and my body is going up, left. So how many spaces do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like, it's going 4 spaces off to the left. No, that doesn't really help. Okay, wait. It has to go down also. So I'm like barely hanging on to this. I'm barely hanging on to this poopy from below. So my body would be like this. And then I would flip and be like that. And I would still not be able to make it. Am I crazy? How is this possible? Maybe from here. No. Bro, speedrun is beating the whole game before me. It's not possible, dude. But I can definitely back my ass up in some pretty ridiculous ways over here. That at least gets that out. No. But how does it help? Oh, I forgot this is a thing. Oh. I forgot that was a thing. Right. Okay. And then this somehow needs to... Oh, this time I can block with my body? No. Is it? No. I need to... Maybe this is... Maybe I can just push this in. How would I push this in anyway? You can't maybe like, oh my god, dude. Because if I do that, that's bad, right? No matter what. Oh, right. I can just do that now. No, I can't. But I can just do this. And then I can do this. And then I can do this. Okay, it's actually easy. Wait. Okay, instead of... No. I was gonna say instead of eating one of these, I have to push it... I have to push it up. But I think that's wrong. No, what am I doing? I think I see. If I put one there. No. I don't think that quite works. No, dude. Wait, I mean, to push this down, it's always gonna be... Am I long enough now? No. But am I long enough from here? No. If I push that down, it's always gonna be... I guess if I were on this guy the other way around, then I could eat one. Let me see if this works the other way around. It most certainly does not. Unless there's a way to... I really don't think there is. There's no way to skewer this guy one higher, surely. Right? There's no way to like push. I can't like push myself. I can't like push myself around somehow. Yeah, I think that's a dead end. I think we need to do this. Wait, I did it wrong. I think we need to do this like we were doing before. And then, oops. Flip. I think all of this is strictly necessary. There's just some way from here. There's some way from here. Oh, I see. I see. Except it is not that. Can I... Ooh, no, not quite. Okay. Almost, though. It's this, and then it's this, and then it's this, and then it's this, and then it's this. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one had multiple tricky steps. That was pretty good. You gotta push him with your gay ass. You can't push him with your mouth. Okay, maybe last one for tonight. The pace is definitely slower with my current brain. Okay, we gotta chop that guy up somehow. Vertical chop? Oh, Jesus. Oops. That's it? That's not allowed to be a level. Okay, and that's not the last one. What is this? I still gotta figure out what that is. Okay. So... I can't grow the other... I can't grow the poopy, right? Wait. This can't be real. No, no, no. You just... This is real. Oh. Okay. Alright. See you later, Delta. Okay, so let's get it in a better spot, such as there. And then do my that thing. And then no, you can't really do what I want to do here. Okay. So if I do this and then that, then that gives me that. That's it? Why did these get so easy all of a sudden? Those other levels were like really complicated. I already have enough to go forward. Let's get one actual difficult one in. Okay, we gotta chop up both of these. Okay, this seems like it could be hard. I don't even know how to skewer this. I totally know how to skewer this. But... okay, it has to be like... okay, what if I eat both of these? And then... I don't see the vision. How am I... how am I flipping this thing? Well, I'm not... okay, I don't have to flip it. No, 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 I don't have to flip it. I just have to do this shit again. Is this solved? Is this more or less solved? I think this would have been easier if I had put this thing into position earlier. But maybe I can still do it like that. Okay. The game refuses to give me a difficult puzzle. I mean, that one was a little more difficult, I guess. Try this one. Okay, that's funny. That's funny that I have to be part of... be part of the team here. So I have to be attached to it. Wait. How does that even work? I have to like chop myself up such that... Okay, so if I go like this... Oh, that doesn't work. That's surprising. I guess 2 choppers is... That cancels out to 0 choppers? Huh. No, I think it cuts like that for sure. It cuts when you've got one consumed like that. But the fact that there's 2 different fences, I guess, makes it not cuttable is my only thing I can figure. Wait, what? I swear I've cut myself up like that. I guess you can't be cut into... I don't know why this doesn't work. I really have no idea. I could have sworn that was... Maybe I'm forgetting. Maybe you can't cut yourself when you're like that. This game makes me say so many sus things, dude. So... But maybe that's enough now? Okay, so we just do that, and then we do that, and then... How to skewer? You know, if I were attached to it... Actually, no, this is still not good. Yeah, I don't really see the vision. It's like I have to be... It's like I have to have them all attached somehow. The problem is, like, it turns. There's nowhere that you can attach. Like, when you attach onto something, there's no good place to demonstrate it in this level, but when you attach onto something, you are extending it straight out at least 1 from that point. You can't just extend something in a different direction from where its tip is pointing, right? And so, like this thing, this looks like a good shape for me to extend to become the full shape on the right that I need. But if I were to extend it, I would be extending it more out in this direction, whereas I need to extend it in a way that makes it like turn down this way. But that's like never gonna happen. Like, I can't. This doesn't make sense with the way that, with, also, if I'm extending something, it might be too thick to fit in the hole. I never thought about that. Do I have to somehow make this shape just by cutting these things up and eating them? If so, how would I ever do that? How many more would I have to eat? 3 more. I don't know, man. What if I put this thing... I just hate the gain insight thing so much. I'm trying to think how I could ever skewer this just as a possible thing. Like, I don't think I can ever, like, suck on that guy. I'm literally never sucking on this guy. Okay, well, we found the hard puzzle, I guess. It's not at all clear to me how to do this at all. So I mean, well, one thing we can do is get this guy out of the way and just chop this guy like that and make a little bridge there, bring this guy back. This isn't enough though, right? This is not enough. We decided that this is not enough? Or did I miscount? If I just miscounted, okay, I miscounted. Why don't I stream all day like a real man? Because I got shit to do. Got shit to do. Thanks for the good luck. Is this the end already, or no? Okay. Can I see the map? Okay, we don't know how long this is going, I guess. Oh, we do. Oh, it goes up and wow, this is a pretty big boy. 14 levels. All right. Why was that other one? Why was World 5 so short? I mean, there's more to it that we didn't solve, but all right. 31%. That was very slow progress, but it happens. I'm so sleepy. See you guys maybe tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.